Just as we come into winter, the riverbank really starts to change. A lot of the foliage and plant life is dying back for the winter, and we can get access to the bank to see this magic. You know what that is, don't you? Yes, the work of a beaver. They're vegetarians, and as beavers' food source of plants and foliage along the riverbank sort of die off in the winter, they revert to eating a bit more bark, and they very often will fell a tree so the tree lays down and they can get to more bark. And I'm already noticing an increase in trees along this riverbank. Willow has evolved with beavers. By felling the tree, they don't cut all the way through, they do it enough so that the tree can still shoot, and it prolongs the life of the tree and encourages new growth. You can already see it over here where these bits of willow have been nibbled and they've responded by shooting up. It's coppicing. And also bits like this here, look. Bits like this have been chewed off by the beaver, and bits like this get stuck in the riverbank further downstream, and then like a cutting, they will grow. Willow is famous for doing that quite easily. So isn't it mad? We can see an increase in our tree cover thanks to guys that are doing that. Look at all these chippings. And of course also all these little bays here with fallen trees is great habitat for young fish. These are little fish nurseries, so we can really start to expect an increase in the population of fish as well. Of course, fish have got the issue of pollution to deal with, and unfortunately beavers aren't going to be building any dams in this kind of area. It's not right for them, but their dams would filter off harmful chemicals by slowing the water down and locking it into the riverbank, into the sediment. But that's not going to be happening around here because this isn't that kind of habitat. But isn't it exciting to start seeing, even over there, look, an increase in tree cover thanks to the beavers. Look at that, they felled that one there and it's shooting up and shooting up. Absolutely glorious. And I love that about winter, because you can watch, study and see how this carries on throughout the winter seasons. It's really exciting to come and see what they've been up to every time you revisit. Love it. Autumn, winter alongside the riverbank. Isn't it magic? And the sun is really low in the sky and there's a lot of reflection and glare as well. Get wild.